It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
43. Delta. Come on, dude. 24 is the mic. Here we go. Switch. Watch the six.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. To throw is Carr. Got his man, it's Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 33 yards that time.
Check. Hey, watch it. Shift. Whip. Watch 61. Matchbox.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Damian Wilson in on the stop. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Complete to Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. 43 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down, Kansas City.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 24. Hey, 57, 57,
first and 10. Here's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Carr now on first down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 58 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and he would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Raiders first down. First and 10.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Watch twist.
Raider one. 694.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Jacobs now. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Throwing now is Carr. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down.
Express.
Check, Mike.
618.
54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go.
Hey, Echo.
What you got, Heavy?
Purdue.
Give me some. Give me some.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes and going deep for Hill. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Undercut. Watch the bravo. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Mike 55.
Working from the gun. Mahomes steps away to his left. He is going to find Hill here. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Yellow. Arsolani.
Better bring. You better bring.
Yellow.
You better bring. Check. Lucky. Alpha. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Ricky. Check, nickel. He's checking.
On first down, Mahomes flushed out right, taking a deep shot, and this is caught, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 47 yards, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Throwing on second down, Carr, the open man here, Renfro. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun now on third down, Carr. He's got a man, it's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Defense, let's go. Check.
They'll run on first down. Richard. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Chris Jones on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Get back. Box track. Under 10. 10. Big Ed.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
We got zoom, fellas. Let's go. Kill. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Mahomes now to throw. Being chased out left. And going deep. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Safety screaming. Watch out. Check the hot read.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Mike, check, 59.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. It's Hill, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 91 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Chiefs 42, Raiders 14. Harrison.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Carr finds Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now Carr. And he's going to go down again. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 26 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Back, fakes 3. 218, chop.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
734. Hey, Raider 2. Hey, exit.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Carr. This is caught. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. shotgun now for Carr. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Attack, attack!
Buzz, you go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Slam.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Chiefs 56, Raiders 22. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
57.
Wahoo! Shoot! Check the backer, check the backer.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Yellow.
Check.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Get him, you got it.
Hey, rip lift.
Exit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got to get this nice 7. Let's go. 51, Mike, 51. Watch the screen.
Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Benson Mayowa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
He's checking crap. Motion.
Yellow.
Delta. 51, Mike, 51. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, alert 3.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Hatchet. No. Off.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up face. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Check 52. Hey, go.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He's coming. Easy. C6. Mike 51. Here we go. Check three. Kill.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
24 is the mic. I'm on. 28. Hero 15.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darren Worley. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion help leading. Saying, hey, put those